So as I enclose this last video about can it be done to find love online? Like I said, in most cases it can happen, but you will have to drill and nail it in to really find love online, and you would have to actually do background checks on that person. So it's a 50-50 chance that you're going to be finding love online. And the person asked me, well, is selling my soul online to Facebook is finding love? No, it's not. Not even getting a Facebook account is selling your soul. You're just getting a profile and you're just agreeing to the terms and acknowledgments, you know, and you're joining. It's a social site. So if you plan on looking on Facebook for love, you should also just do background checks just to make sure, just to find out who you're dating. Because you could be dating a psychopath and you don't know it. So this will be part 2 of can you find love on social media? You can find love on social media. But remember, when you're doing it, make sure you get a background check and make sure you know who that person is, because you don't want to introduce that person to your family and they can be something that they're not. You know, I look at social media as a way to market some things and be able to link up with some people who are willing to do some work so we both can make money. That's what I look at the social media for. Or sometimes we all look on there for love. Some people on there not looking for love. Some people on there looking for a one night stand. You got to watch out for that too. And they're looking for a good time. They're not looking for love. And you got other people that's on there that really want to be on there about teaching, preaching the gospel, doing positive things and speaking. It's a lot of things you could do on social media. But as far as finding love, like I said, if you want a relationship, you can. Just like you can find love on the streets, you can find it online. You just have to be careful. It goes both ways. It really goes both ways. So, eHarmony, Facebook, and I forgot, what is it, Christian Mingle? Those are nice sites. Those two sites. Facebook somewhat. But it's the precautions. It's cautions. This will be a lot with Facebook because Facebook got a lot of ex-convicts on there. And you got to pretty much be careful on that site. Twitter as well, because some people on Twitter, they look for love on there too. So it can be done. Just make sure you know what you're doing and don't get caught in nothing, because you don't want to bring no killer or no person that's been on a sex offenders list or a criminal around you. So you have to really find out who they are, because there's some crazy motherfuckers on these social sites, and some of them don't have it all. So I say go for it, but just be careful what you're doing. Be careful what you're doing, because everybody on there ain't looking for love. Some people on there looking for a way to come up, far as to stay with you, help, and some people are looking for a one night stand. They are. And a lot of females on there, and I hate to say it like this, they on there sucking dick, selling their ass on those social sites. And a lot of women get on there and they be knowing these men's got wives and girlfriends, and they still play the field. So if you plan on getting on Facebook, or I'm speaking for Facebook in general, make sure you know the ins and out of that place. Ins and out of it. Because you don't want to get caught up in nothing to the point where in the end you find out the girl got a boyfriend, or the dude got a girlfriend, and you done fell in love with that person and it is a whole bunch of bullshit, or he was just using you, or she was just using you. So yeah, it can be done, but just be careful, people. Be careful. Be motherfucking careful, because you don't want to get your feelings hurt. Always find out who you talk to across that social site. because you might get something you don't want. I'll talk to y'all real soon. Be careful. Be careful. One.